All right, what's up, folks? So, real quick, just want to touch base with y'all so we can continue our good old talky talk, right? So, first of all, like I said, um, none of you have been through what I've been through, right? Nobody could walk in my shoes. The statements that I'm making are backed up, and they're backed up by documented proof. They're unrefutable. Okay. Like I said, you have a lot of people on the internet. They want to be me. They want to try to copy and imitate. They just want to be your boy overall, any way that they possibly can, basically, right? They'll try to imitate. They'll try to copy. People can try to fabricate, but they can't really be greatness. They can imitate. It's the greatest form of flattery, but they'll never be me. Like I said, nobody's ever going to be able to walk in my shoes or repeat what I've done because y'all wouldn't be able to handle what I've been through. You understand? And I handled it all. Like I said, you all do not dictate reality. You're entitled to your opinion. However, you're not when it's delusion and it's not making any sense. Again, there's been blanket statements made for years. There's been a bunch of felonies committed on this platform. But what there hasn't been is any actual truth said or reality, right? My direction. So all my statements stand. I proved all my points day one. Like I said, it's all irrefutable. There's no way that anybody can debate with me about anything I've stated because it's a documented fact, right? Proven either by video or paper evidence. And again, this is why I'm the most amazing radio show host who ever existed because I spit documented fact, right? Again, people need to realize on this platform you are on a treadmill basically going nowhere fast. Okay. And me, like I said, I'm offering these services and I just want to make sure that the public knows what these services are and that they're very real. Okay. I am a life coach. I'm offering spiritual advice. I'm offering like actual sessions where we can speak direct and I can help you with your issues. It's all listed on the channel, what I offer, right? Um, I'm a martial arts expert at this point. Literally, that's not a title I just said or gave myself like people want to pretend on here, right? It's an actual real concept that I've proven. Okay. I know a lot. I know a lot about anything that I'm here to teach. I know a lot more than anyone else. When you have YouTubers who average one view per stream and can't get any views on shorts and don't have a career on here and don't make checks on here, how could they say like try to talk like me or copy me? That's impossible. The things that you're doing that are impossible, with God, all things are possible. But like I said, God is not riding with you, he's riding with me. And it's clear as day. So these impossible things that y'all keep saying, they just don't make any sense. Right. So, like I said, how could somebody get online and say something like that and say that they're better than anyone, number one, or they're better than the people who are marketing themselves or selling the magazines or whatever it may be? I mean, you haven't proven that. Now, me, I've done a lot on camera, on video that's actually proven that. See, this is the problem when you get people like this that come on this platform and they think that they have a free opinion and a free voice and they think it matters or anybody cares. But the truth is that nobody cares. Nobody cares what you have to say because you're nobody. You don't have an identity. You have not proven anything on camera. Okay. Um, and like I said, I just think that it's funny and entertaining. I'm seeing karma all around. I mean, you can see the one dude, what happened to his little Bob puppet, right? Right. And then you can see how people speak to him online and how they have no respect for him. So wouldn't you want to change up your hustle? And I can see like him getting his karma every day, right? And again, he's one of the people that has gang stalked me for years on this platform, but continues to try to say an opposite rhetoric while he talks to himself that he somehow is me when I'm the only targeted individual in this, and he's somebody who literally is one of the people gang stalking me. And he clearly is not even like clearly, I don't know, like he makes no money, it looks like. He like it makes no sense. So I'm just saying we can't have these things that make no sense on this network. We just can't have it. You got to make sense. It's a requirement. If you're not going to make sense, you need to leave YouTube now. You understand? 2025 will not be a repeat of that nonsense. Okay, I'm not going to respond to things that don't make sense. 2024 was nothing but wins and W's for me. I don't know what you're talking about. You have people on here who just type things because they're hoping that if they act like they're God and they're constructing my reality, that somehow they will upset me, and that's all they're trying to do. Like, no, that doesn't work. I don't even need to respond to you. You know the answer already. You're not God. So what do you mean? You don't tell me how my reality goes. That doesn't make sense. Okay. So like I said, we only deal in basis and concepts that make sense here, and you have no business coming over to this platform. Do not come to my channel. You understand? I don't have to continue to repeat that or ask. It's a one-time thing, and you'll follow the law. So like I said, moving forward, I don't care what anybody thinks they're doing. I don't care what anybody has to say. I don't care what they are doing. I care about gathering clients for my business here. Like I said, I'm offering life coaching, spiritual advice. I'm a martial arts expert at this point. And the self-defense system of 52 blocks, which is like my specialty and something that I got taught in Dallas in a shelter by a guy named Big Trouble from Chicago. 52 blocks was around since before Egypt, maybe even in Atlantis times. Okay. And it's been used in prisons, and it's for smaller guys to hold their own against bigger guys. So that's going to be the main consensus of what I focus on, are all these different categories. And there may be some more that come to my mind as we push forward here. But that's what I would like to try to focus on, especially with the martial arts and stuff, because I really feel that that's my niche. And I think that's a market that we can do and really, really like succeed in. And I haven't really delved into it that much, to be honest, at this point. How you doing? So I just think that that's the direction that I really want to take this more specifically, right? And I don't know who that is, by the way, but you know, just to be able to expand all the horizons and the markets for this business. Like I said, I'm doing kind of like a healing vlog. Whether it heals me or not, we won't really know, because what happened to me is a lot worse than anything I've ever seen. That's what people don't understand. What I've been through physically is the worst thing I've ever seen in the history of all humanity. Literally, I have never seen anything of this magnitude. That's how serious it is. And I said it, and these people will come on here and act like I'm talking to them. The public can research my shows. They've heard me say it a million times. I don't need to repeat myself. I don't need to re-explain. If you're going to sit there and pretend that you can't catch up to the content, like I said, you have no business listening to me, because there's, thousands of episodes that explain everything in detail as it's happening. You know what I mean? So, like I said, we're at a different level. We're at a different echelon. Always have been, always will be. And I just think it's funny how these people don't get, listen, life is life, man. And the issue with these narcs is that they're afraid to go outside. They're afraid to experience life or live life or do anything. They're just afraid and living in fear. And that's not our problem over here, and that's not my problem. So get over it. Life is tough. In life, things happen that are out of your control. I don't care who you are. And this getting on YouTube, obsessing over me or anyone, stuff is just absolutely ridiculous for that reason, that we don't occupy or live in a controlled environment. We just don't. You feel me? So it's like, in the environment of which we are in and we occupy, things happen. You see it on the news every day. You see good people going through things. You see bad people going through things. You see all these celebrities getting locked up and arrested like they deserve. You see them getting their karma, right? I just love it, man. I just love it because, like I said, all these people, when they do this nonsense, all that it shows me is they're upset and they're triggered and pressed at me being successful and living my beautiful life, and me being smart and making solid based decisions, calm decisions at that, at peace, that are smart and knowing what I'm doing, right? Making the right decisions, not making rash, ill decisions I was listening to something on YouTube the other day. It's drizzling a little bit, and I don't care. I'm still out here. It's cold as hell. I don't know what that means, bro. Goodbye. You know what I coach? I coach people to you know do better, to succeed. I mean, I think it's so funny how they come on here and they pretend that they're on something, but they're accomplishing nothing. I coach people, a motivational speaker for one, and I coach people on all sorts of different issues. I mean, it depends on what your issue is. You know what I mean? Your issue I can't help you with. So I mean, you're not welcome to my show. Goodbye. So moving forward, um, like I said, you see how there's so many people and they've developed a group that thinks that they can oppose an actual business, right? Which is a felony, right? And they think that they can stop me from running my business, which is a felony, and tampering with a business is a felony. So they're guaranteed to go to prison. While me, nobody could ever stop my business. That's a delusional thought. So where would you get off saying that those words when they only apply to you? Like I said, it's a waste of my time. I will never talk to any of you. As I continue to talk here and move forward, I will not be interrupted when I'm speaking in my business. This is a very serious company. Like I said, I come on here, I get paid. I make the big bucks. I make good dough. I make good money doing this. Like I said, I've got tons of checks coming. They owe me hundreds of dollars already on this platform. The checks should already be done. I don't know why they're taking forever to add the money onto the thing that I can see it. That's weird, right? But this is the games that companies and corporations play. It doesn't matter either way. I've earned my money and they'll have to pay it, right? And it is what it is. I'm not even worried about it. So, like I said, at the end of the day, I teach people a lot. I mean, number one, I've proven I'm the strongest man in the world on camera, time and time again. I've proven that I move faster than the human eye can see. And like I said, people are still talking. People will still run their mouth. I mean, what can you say? People will still act like they haven't just witnessed history be made. I mean, y'all should be shocked. Like literally, y'all should be 100% in shock at what I'm doing and what I've accomplished here. I mean, literally, you can watch the videos. Like I said, I'm not making these things up. It's the biggest deal the world has ever seen. I'm quicker than Bruce Lee. It's not even like close. So I mean, what are you talking about? I didn't claim to be the best. I went out and proved I was the best. I'm 1,000,000 in the street. I'm Batman for real in reality. Nobody is laughing at that. Nobody is questioning that. That's delusion. So like I said, when we know that everybody respects me, I only deal with and talk to the people who make sense, and that's it. The people who are within the right and sane, that's the only people I talk to. That's the people that I'll have as clients for my business. All these other people, you're not welcome on this platform. Don't go on YouTube. It's that simple. I'm going to continue to tell you that you need to leave this platform, and that's it. You understand? You have no business being here. So, like I said, um, we all know what it is. We all know the truth. We all know that the truth cannot be stopped. We all know that the truth can't be silenced. We all know that I am the only targeted individual, and you see it every day on here by the way that they continue to come on here with their fake accounts. And again, nobody does their job and arrest them. I'm 35 years old. This has been going on for 25 to 30 years, which is absolutely incredible. You know what I mean? Something like that. It's been a minute, man. I don't think it's been that long, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's like 20 plus years, but it's a long time. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. You know what I mean? Right. They don't know nothing about what I go through every day. They couldn't even comprehend the kind of actual like suffering and pain that I'm enduring right now and always. They could never comprehend what I go through. I know you can't take advantage of it. And I'll talk about everything that I want to every day and continue to run my radio show like a boss. So what do you mean? Like I said, the statements that you've made only apply to me. I'm the one that's on all of y'all's minds 24/7 across the world, not the country. Get it right. So what do you mean? Like a boss, right? I think it's funny how you sit there and you pretend to cheerlead for people who have failed and people who you're trying to create a fake environment for them and they're not even paying attention and don't care. And like I said, they're nobodies. How does that make sense? I mean, like I said, Floyd Mayweather's getting his karma. He just got some karma recently. I mean, all I'm saying is the truth. I'm saying your system is not only completely unfair, it's completely unfair on a whole nother level. Look at what they did to me. Like what? So I'm the best, and this is how the world has always operated, is I've always been the best. And then people do things to me behind my back, always behind my back, coward stuff, to literally try to stop me from doing anything, right? I mean, they try to get me out the game, right? So because why? Because I'm the strongest, I'm the smartest, I'm the best. I mean, that's crazy. That's crazy to me that we have other human beings that feel like they're not human beings. I mean, so what are y'all? Are y'all reptiles? I mean, we have to refer to you as something else if this is how you treat human beings. Because you all looked at me, and there's people every day who do it that'll look at me like I'm an alien or something. Like, bro, I'm a human being just like you. Like, I don't look different. I don't act different. So what do you mean? It doesn't make sense. Why was I targeted? Why was I given different treatment? That's the question that people need to ask. I'm a good looking dude. I'm handsome as hell. Why was I targeted out of the 8 billion people in the world? And obviously, because I hold a gift. I hold several gifts. Obviously, because I know too much. Obviously, because I'm smart and I have tools and gifts. These people literally want to verbally, you can't do anything behind a computer. I've told you this. You'll never accomplish anything like that. You can't do anything at a distance. It's impossible. This has been proven to you. You can continue to run your mouth, all of you, but you're not saying anything. I'm not on here arguing with anyone. I'm just saying concise points, and nobody can prove me wrong. You all are just super triggered and pressed. So every time I get online, you have people telling you that it's okay for you to come over here and type nonsense, but it's not. That's a felony. You go to prison. So it is what it is, because, God is going to continue to show you reality and give you all the reality checks that you've earned and need and deserve. And I'm going to continue to laugh. What do you mean? It's like Tupac said, I ain't saying I'm a role model, but listen and learn. Well, I am an actual role model. And the role models have to be kind of wild in the first place, because that's the way the world is. I mean, Tupac was supposed to be more real. I mean, that's what he said. I don't really buy it. I don't believe it. I don't think he was anything like what he portrayed. But he, I mean, I don't know. He seemed like a pretty just normal, chill dude to me. I think he just wanted to make his music, and it was a caricature. See, with me, it's a lot different because I'm not acting. My thing is not a caricature. It's not a character I'm playing. It's not an act. I'm not an actor. It's the real thing. So the world has never seen what I've brought to the table, right? But the point is, this is not about getting on here. I'm not bragging, nothing like that. It's not about just talking about just me. It's about the fact that I want people to understand what I'm here to market, right? Like, I can teach you anything. I can give you advice on anything. I can help you with anything because I have a lot of life experience. Life experience includes struggle, loss, failure, all those things that you narcs are afraid of and afraid to discuss and talk about, and always projecting, but you're the only ones who failed. I've succeeded in everything I've ever done, right? I mean, like I said, whatever happens with me with what I'm going through physically, that's not a failure. That's something that happened to me that's out of my control that you did. You need to be mature and be a grown adult and talk correctly about what you're talking about. You understand? Getting online and trying to be in that kind of energy, that's not something that people do online unless they're a coward. So that's why it doesn't go any farther than that. We just laugh at you because we're grown adults over here. It's very easy, man, to handle all of this nonsense on here for me because I'm a grown man. See, but I'm a grown man that's here running his business, and I'm going to continue to. I just think it's weird that people continue to do the same tactic, knowing that it's not achieving any result. That might be why you failed. Like I said, you can point it out to them a million times, they'll never figure it out. So you can see there's an issue there, right? Something's not right, right? So, like I said, continuing on, um, I have a full scale business here. I'm here to get clients, right? Um, like I said, I'm going to have people emailing me, only serious inquiries, but everybody is welcome to email me who actually wants the services that I'm offering. If you're emailing me on anything else, that's a felony and you're going to go to jail and prison for it, and it's being documented and sent to a lawyer. So, I mean, it is what it is. I don't understand why people think that's a must and that it's your job to sit there and worry about me making money, me succeeding, and then pretending. I mean, what have you stopped? It's just like right now, like I said, they're still committing felonies and trying to tell me, like, who's doing anything? There's nothing being done towards me. Like, what are you talking about? Me and Christina are tight and we're good. She's 100% real. All this was discussed and gone over. What are you talking about? Are you saying that I'm trying to prove something to an invisible person? Come on, bro. Show an identity. because I already know exactly who all y'all are. I know your legal names, and you're going to prison. Like I said, you're not going to come on here and put me in any kind of mood, do anything towards me. You're just going to have to sit there and watch me succeed. These games and antics, there's no place for, bro. It's just only going to have you in prison. Yeah, I'm back for a minute, for a little bit. It's drizzling out here, but and it's cold, but I don't mind. I don't care. I'm not really afraid of getting sick. I'm already in bad enough shape. Oh, they don't. They don't make me feel anything. I just think it's so weird because you can tell the kind of mood they're in because they rush when they speak. So they're always constantly like you could tell they're super triggered and impressed. Like they're really really upbeat for a reason because they're bothered by me succeeding. They sit there all day long. I mean, how do you expect to succeed? They've given up on themselves. So like I said, that's just NPC stuff. They just want to be a video game character that attempts to hold me back. You know what I mean? By the way, Mary, are you still going to be sending that email? Let me know. But yeah, everyone can email me who's trying to actually utilize my services correctly. And all these doing constant ploys and plots through email and all that, that's all electronic. You know exactly what it is. It's a felony, right? And like I said, all these people who keep doing that, they're going to go to prison because they can't let one day go by without trying to do some kind of antic. I mean, it doesn't make any coherent sense. I mean, once this issue gets to court, the judge is going to be like, "Oh yeah, lock them up. They go into prison," you know, and to accomplish nothing the entire time, and then try to tell me, "Yeah, my reality is different." Yeah, you all really succeeded. I mean, you just said that 2024. I'm sorry, but what? I've had an amazing year. I've had an amazing year. I've ate good the entire year. Everything that you wished for me, it was the opposite. And it always will be because I would never allow you to win against me in anything. I'm extremely competitive. First thing you should know about me. Like I said, you got the wrong guy. You targeted the wrong individual. I'm not the one. See what I'm saying? Like, no, if you want to compete about anything, if you want to pretend you can stop me from doing or accomplishing anything, I told you already. No, I'm not the guy. I'm always going to win. Feel me? So we'll take care of yourself. I'm gonna be home in a couple hours. Let me email you and home. Doing girl stuff right now. Did nails and shopping. That's cool. Yeah, cool deal. No problem. Thank you. Um, yeah, I just want to know about the about the opportunity, and like I said, I mean, I'm offering these coaching services to everybody. Like I said, I mean, it just depends on what people's issue is. I mean, I'll even come down on the price and do it for like $10 a session to start. But I want to get clients. So if people out there want to help me out, that's something that I'm trying to do because I really want to get this business rolling and going. And it's just about interacting with the public and interacting with the right people. See, these people that try to come here, they're not the public. We already know they're not the public. I'm talking to the fans, to the public, to the actual real people, right? Said they couldn't fit in the boss shoes, let alone walk a mile in his shoes. I mean, they couldn't handle nothing I've been through. Nobody could. That's my whole thing. Like people don't understand. Like I've really had it harder than like anyone. I don't care how anybody takes it. Like I said, I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like I've had to resurrect a million times. I mean, what I'm going through is absolutely insane, but yet I keep pushing because I don't have a choice. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's completely unfair, but the way I try to look at it is, hey, I'm 35. You know what I mean? I've accomplished a lot. I've done a lot. I've been through things none of these people could go through. Life is unfair, period, man, but it's unfair with a purpose. I was always having to be, it was never fair towards me. I always had to be stronger. I always had to go through things I wasn't supposed to survive and pull through. I mean, this is how my life has always been. So I look at it and I'm like, it kind of does make sense because I was always dealt the worst hand. I was always dealt a different hand than your average person. But with being dealt that hand, it develops character. It makes you grow into something and evolve into something more and something stronger, if that makes sense. And that's just how I feel and how I have to look at it because that's the truth. Like I said, it's all out of my control, so just know that, whatever goes on with me, whatever happens to me, I'm trying my best to pull through this. I'm trying, I, I don't know. I try my hardest, man. I've tried everything. I keep searching for things that may help me with regeneration because I have to literally regenerate tissue obviously, with what happened, so I'm trying to do everything I can. Yeah, good deal. Good deal. I mean, a lot of them need to be sued. There needs to be a lot of lawsuits. I mean, there's too much corruption. Like I said, all my stuff is in the past, but I mean, I'm still filing lawsuits. Oh yeah, for sure. I'm definitely filing lawsuits. So, yeah, let me know what goes on with that if you'd like. But yeah, like I said, I mean, right now I just want to get this business on the roll. I really want to get this going because I have a lot that I can help people with, as you can see, proven right there. I have a lot I can teach people, and I want to do like counseling and mediating. I mean, I can do that for free right here. There's no issue with doing it, and I can help people. We're gonna ask for 10 million, but realistically, you said we'll probably only get 1.5 to 4.5 million. I won't see that for about 2 years. Okay, I got you. Boy, they really handing out money with these lawsuits, ain't they? That's good though. You know what I mean? But yeah, like me, like I said, I'm not really after money like that. I just want to help people. You know what I mean? I think that the money will come in time. And like I said, I own enough equity, that I'm beyond anybody's level with wealth. So I'm not really worried about it. You know what I mean? But I see it all coming. I know it's coming. Like, I feel like it's guaranteed at some point here, I'm going to make millions and millions of dollars cash on top of everything else. But yeah, no, 2024 was a great year. What do you mean? These people take literally everything that you say. I mean, that's the thing with a lot of so-called women. I don't understand why they take things literally when they're not literal. Like, because I'm speaking about an issue. Like, I also modify and know how to talk. I don't modify things. I don't edit things, but I mean, I talk about different issues in a different light, so it comes out differently. In the meantime, I got a good job lined up. Like I said, just doing private security in a small town in California. Very easy place, no real job. Would be a kickback on. You're talking about for me? Yeah, that'd be awesome. The question I'd ask is, how the hell am I going to get out there? Like, I gotta know that I can get back. That's the thing. I can't get stranded out there. But like I said, we'll talk about it. We could talk, and I just need to feel comfortable and get an understanding with what's going on. Um, I don't know if that is where I'm going to end up going though. Is California? It kind of seems like that's the direction that is being pushed. I'm kind of noticing some synchronicities, but yeah, I'm all for it. If we could do it and it was possible to make it happen, yeah, I mean, that's what I've been trying to do, is find another city and state and just be able to develop a situation there. It's nothing I haven't done before, but it's too cold right now, obviously, you know what I mean? But like, as soon as it warms up, which is coming right around the corner this winter, I mean, it's already January. I mean, this winter ain't gonna last much longer. I don't know what people think. Yeah, yeah, you can email me tonight if you'd like I said, I just need to like speak with you and actually talk and try to get an understanding of everything. It's easier when we can actually talk about it, so I can figure out, where everything is at and how all of that's going to work. Um, but that's what it requires. That's why, like I said, I'm putting the email out there for everybody who wants to be a client or wants to, talk in general and try to look into what I'm doing. I mean, if you have questions for me, just as long as it's real serious conversation, that's all I'm asking. You know what I mean? Um, Other than that, as long as it's in a positive light, you know what I mean? Other than that, it is what it is. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I have a lot of notoriety at this point. I'm gaining a lot of fame relatively quickly. I don't know what these people think. Like, I'm not going to stop anything I'm doing as long as I'm able to even move. So, I mean, hopefully, like, hopefully I'll be all right, and that doesn't end, nothing ends up happening to me. You know what I mean? Because it definitely can with what I'm going through. You know what I mean? But I'm going to keep pushing as long as God permits me. I'm trying to win here. So, I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like I said, I've been through things nobody has. I represent a real concept, and I don't have to say what it is. It starts with an R, right? And it rhymes with evolution. And I'm truly that. So, like I said, I mean, it's a lot different and on a lot different magnification and vibration than anybody else. You'll have a lot of people that are going to try to imitate me and copy me, but they're not me. And that's the thing. They all feel like they accomplished something trying to steal what I've created and copy and try to harvest and copy my energy. I mean, you don't gain anything that way because it wasn't you who did it. It wasn't you who came up with it. It's not it's not your essence. It's not your creation. It's mine. In California, you need to have a guard card, which is easy to get. The company can actually help you do that. All right, cool. You just mean for the security, like security guard? Yeah, I mean, I mean, Wing. What? That's the thing too. Let me get this out of the way because the world doesn't understand what's going on and what I'm teaching. Wing Chun is nowhere close to 52 blocks. Let me just get that said right now and get that out the way. 52 blocks is the most superior style. I'll just come right out and tell y'all that there is in the world. And all those styles, it basically is a combination of a lot of that stuff. It's the midriff of it that actually works. So Wing Chun is irrelevant. Wing Chun is something I would learn just to learn it, but all it is, that's just hand blocks. That's just moving your hands. That's the same exact concept. That's just close stuff. It's the same thing as 52. 52, you should naturally be able to evolve and know how to do that because it's the same type of concept. You know what I mean? It's all just handwork, is what I call it. The company does give you a test that's required by the state. They give you the test at the office and an answer sheet and tell you just to miss a couple. It's all common sense anyway. What do you mean tell you to miss a couple? Yeah, that's cool. I shouldn't have any issue. And then a 4.2 GPA at a high school, top 10 in my class, diploma distinction. I'm pretty smart. You know, I mean, I'm sure I could fail a test. I'm sure it's happened a time or two, but it's unlikely. Boss is Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan and Jet Li put together. Pretty much. I mean, being honest, I mean, that's the thing. Like, you have people on here making crazy claims, but they're not backing it up. What I'm saying is really real. And like I said, I've really lived it. So it's just different. Like I said, I mean, I'm the guy, I'm the untouchable. People put a lot of active what's on me, and nobody could touch me. Nobody's done nothing to me. You feel me? Let me go ahead and get this one off here. Right? That name is silly in the first place. I don't know who you are. Yeah, that popping up stuff, like all that nonsense. Like, can you imagine being that cowardly that you just sit there and I'm just going to keep typing comments? For what? Should find something better to do, man. They can't build their own business. They can't be successful. It's sad. So, like I said, they're all just mad at my success. You can see who's always upset all the time. Well, they don't want anyone getting a perfect 100 because then they'll know that the company gave you the answers, the easy stuff. He says, oh, okay, cool. Yeah, that's no problem. Yeah, like I said, if you can email me tonight, and as soon as I'm able to, we can talk about it. I don't know if maybe we'll even get on the phone and talk. But I need to have an actual understanding of what's going on. I can't jump into anything willy nilly. I gotta really have an understanding of who I'm talking to and what I'm looking at, and that's all. But once I feel comfortable and feel like it's a serious, real thing that I can do, and if we could figure out a way to make it all happen, where, like I said, like I have a spot over there, I've got a way to make it. I mean, yeah, but you already told me they pay for the rent, so yeah. So, as long as I get enough details and I find out enough, we're good. Thank you, Mary. So, yeah, like I said, man, I mean, I don't know what these people are talking about. Nobody's doing anything to me, man. I mean, like I said, I don't know what y'all are talking about. Y'all cannot do anything with me psychologically, man. I'm a psychological giant. No, I'm the one who's smart here, and y'all are accomplishing nothing and wasting your time with every word that you type and all the nonsense you do. And yeah, that I told you that was going to happen. That real people are going to come over here and they're going to put you in your place verbally and tell you what it is. Because real people ain't having that. I mean, like I said, people see that I'm a good man, I'm a good dude. I just mind my business, I run my business, and that's it. And all I do is help people. I have my entire life. Like I said, I mean, if it wasn't for what these people did to me, I mean, I would have a beautiful, full life ahead of me. I mean, can you imagine how pissed off I am? I mean, I'm fighting for my life every day. You know what I mean? Like real, real suffering and pain. And then they want to talk about my pain, like, and act like they're like, yeah, I don't do all that, bro. You know what I mean? Like I said, all that energy is fake, man. If you're doing that on the internet, you're the supreme coward. That's unreal, man. Like I said, on a platform much less where I can't respond, there's rules on here. This is a business. I'm not losing my business for nobody and nothing. And this was the thing I was talking about earlier too. I was looking at YouTube. There was a video about a guy who's talking. He said he's explaining how easy it is to get life in prison. That's what y'all need to pay attention to on here, because that's basically what most of you are looking at is prison time that's exactly like that. And that's the thing is that, that's the truth. I mean, if you make one mistake or one rash, impulsive decision, that can happen. It doesn't matter who you are. You know what I mean? That's the way that I live my life. I live my life now being smart with caution and, erring to caution and paying attention, because I have so much to lose. I have so much going for me still, despite what I'm going through and despite what happened to me, that like I care about my freedom, man, more than anything. So these people, they're mad that I'm free. They're mad that I'm free, happy, and just doing well. That I have stability. Like I have everything, bro. I'm straight. You know what I mean? So, like I said, people can stay mad, and we're gonna continue to run this business. And the more interaction we get, people like Mary, people like Kayla, everybody that comes over here, people like my girlfriend Christina, everybody that gets involved, it helps me more and more to build this business, because this is about helping people. So this is going to be the next biggest outlet on this network. Okay. And like I said, all those people on them other platforms with like the Muppet and that stuff, they're going to come over here and they're going to have to purchase these services and donate for them, because this is the only place where you're going to get a real life coach. There's nothing fake over here. We have no connection. Where do you get off telling me what my reality is? That's insane. You know what I mean? You can tell people like that don't have any money anyway. So how would y'all be clients? They have RVs on site for the guards. He says they're actually nice, and he wouldn't send me to live in filth, right? Yeah, I get that. That makes sense. So, like I said, I mean, it all sounds good. Yeah. Like I said, you can talk on here as much as you want. You can email me as much as you want. That goes for everybody. Like I said, we could talk more in depth and we'll get to everything. The number of shows change every day. It's just depending on what I want to do. It's just kind of random. I don't have a set plan for every day. Right now I'm hoping it warms up a little bit tomorrow so that maybe I could do the Batman thing. But right now it's like drizzling a little and it's super cold, but I'm still out here doing this because I want to do it and I want to make my money on here. But like I said, I'm just here to make sure people know the services that I'm offering. Um, my hand is like freezing. But like I said, I handle the cold well, man. It doesn't really bother me. I'm used to it. But I can tell like probably from like injuries and just a lot of, stuff that I've been through, I can feel that when it gets this cold. All right, cool deal. Thank you. I appreciate it, Mary. Um, but yeah, other than that, that's it, man. I just need all the help I can get right now with everybody. I need everybody to get involved. I need people to share the channel. I need everybody just supporting what I'm doing. And like I said, I need people to really donate to the Cash App if they can. If they can do that, it'll help me a ton. And it'll just put me in a better position where, I can just keep on building. The more resources, the more money I can make doing this, the more it helps me to run this business. And yeah, cool, cool deal. You have a good night too. But yeah, like I said, so that's what I'm offering for everybody, and I just want to let everybody know. And I think we'll get more clients. I think we'll get people over here. And I don't have any clients as of yet for the life coaching and all that, because I'm just kind of developing and coming out with it more public now. But it'll happen. It'll happen. It'll take a little time maybe, but it'll happen. But like I said, it's all about just helping people and offering people the right advice. And like I said, I know my stuff, so what I want to focus on is definitely the martial arts and the 52 blocks defensive system. But yeah, 52 blocks is better than any defensive system out there, man. The stuff that I know is like nasty. It's way on another level. So I'm not even worried about that. That's going to carry itself. And there's a huge market for it on here, in my opinion, if you can approach it correctly. So I'm going to focus on that and the life coaching, the spiritual advice and all that. And I may even get a deck of tarot cards and start doing that pretty soon. All right. Also say you might be looking for people to help train the guards in basic self-defense. Oh, I'd be perfect for that. And noticing things. Mine isn't basic though. Mine is really in depth. Like I know a lot. And noticing things that are strange and out of place on site that pays even better. He said, "Yeah, I'd be good at that. That's my gift, intuition. That's why I'm Batman. I see through everything." Sounds good. All right. I'm gonna get going for now, but I appreciate everybody. Like I said, please come here, continue to support. Please, everybody, donate to the Cash App, the PayPal, the Venmo, 24 in the box. Let's see the rest of you do it. Like I said, I appreciate everybody supporting my business. Thank you. All right. Email me, we'll talk. And that goes out for everybody. Everybody can email and talk. I need all the people on here to email. That way I can get clients and be able to speak to people. I got to be talking to these people, everybody on here who's real. That way I can make my money and I can actually help you. You know, I can't help anyone if I'm just alienated and nobody's able to talk to me. So, you know, the email again, twilightedward3207 at gmail.com. Everybody can email me there, and as long as it's real, and that's it. We'll go from there, man. Because I'm going to talk to everybody on this network, and I'm going to run my business, and nobody's going to stop me, and I'm going to succeed in it. And that's what everybody wants for me. So it is what it is. You know, Christina wants to see me succeed. Feel me? All right. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right. Cool deal. All right.